give me some insight into the factors driving the increasing ties that we see between France and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This also comes as we see KSA playing a much bigger role in recent months and years on the world stage.
Yes, as you just said, the visits between French President Macron and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia have been increasing in recent years. And you mentioned his latest visit about a year ago. There are several aspects. First, there's the most obvious one, which is diplomacy, foreign policy. Saudi Arabia sees France as a good partner to diversify its foreign policy vis-a-vis the US, especially at a time where relations with Washington are much more complicated. At the same time, we see France seeing opportunities economically. The French government wants to attract Saudi investments into the French companies. There's also the French cooperation program with Saudi Arabia in the cultural domain. France is involved in the ongoing project in Alula, which is this big cultural project that Mohammed bin Salman sees as the big iconic project for its modernization. So we see that it's a mix of different elements: diplomacy, economy, culture, and also long-term ties also in the defense domain. France has been for decades one of the close arms suppliers of the kingdom. So it also plays a role in that rapprochement.
Okay, could you expand on that for me? To what extent are arms sales linking these two countries together?
Well, let's say that since the 70s, at least, France has been very active to export its arms to the Gulf, in particular to the UAE, to Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. At the moment, until today, Saudi Arabia heavily relies on the US for its defense industry. It procures mostly its naval systems, its air systems, ground systems from the US. But France plays a role in some areas, in particular in the naval domain. So I guess the French government would like to strengthen that. The fact that Mohammed bin Salman is coming to Paris at the time that you have the Bourget Salon for the air expo, in a sense, of the French defense industry, will probably be also an opportunity for the French industries to showcase, to display their latest programs. So we don't have clear indications that Saudi Arabia is going to sign any major deal. But this is probably in the mind also of the presidency in France, as well as the defense industries.